welcome back. Follow that sound all the way to your TV, preparing for an insane dance routine with Africa Ablaze a little bit later on the show, so you want to stick around for that. But right now, we're going to get into one of the world's toughest mountain bike races. It's going to make its return to the Mother City this weekend. The Cape Epic, first stage back in 2004, will enter into its 17th edition, run over 8 grueling days, cover 647 kilometers, over 15,000 meters of vertical ascent. Take that on board. It's an intense race and attracts not only elite professionals from all over the world, but it's open to amateurs as well, and that's where it gets really exciting. So here to chat about a very special project relating to the Cape Epic, please welcome former Blitzbok captain Kyle Brown, along with rider Thando Nthuthu from Kayamandi, and designer Bongo Kwela, who is connected in a very different way. Gentlemen, welcome to it. Thank you so much for joining us. Been a while since you've been called an amateur. Hey, when last were you? Did you travel under the banner amateur, man?
It's nice because it doesn't come with too much expectation.
Ah, buddy. Well, I know you'll put a lot of pressure on your own shoulders going into something like this.
Too much about that.
Of course, you don't really cut the figure of a cyclist. You still seem to be carrying that sevens bulk, bro.
Talking about cutting, I haven't done enough cutting for this ride.
Dude, great to see you. Great to have all of you here. This is intense, man. This is one of the most grueling physical challenges and I've interviewed a lot of guys who have done it pre and post, and it's tough. How are prep?
2 days. Can you not make me too nervous for this bloody thing?
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
We've been giving it a good go for the last couple of months. So finished rugby last year, June, and got into mountain biking. A lot of people had a good laugh when they told them I was going to do the Cape Epic. But this is kind of why this thing's so important to me, because this whole community around me in Stellenbosch, the guys from the BMT Fairtree racing team they've done so much work to make sure that I'm prepared, and every time I want to go ride, there's always somebody that wants to ride with me. Bike is fixed all the time. They're always making sure that I'm taken care of. So this was, I got an entry by Land Rover, and I thought this is the perfect platform for me to give back to them and show them the support that they've been giving me.
And the opportunities that come with an event like this for someone who's got a bit of a profile. Here it is. You're on TV talking about it, which is such a fantastic opportunity. Yeah. Thando,
yes.
Where did it all begin for you? Because someone who's riding on your level doesn't just get into cycling and do the Epic.
Sure, yeah.
And you're obviously representing the Kayamandi riding team. So talk us through your journey to get to this point. Where did the love of cycling first begin, and when did you decide to level up?
Yeah, I would say it started up in 2013, there in Kayamandi, in Stellenbosch. Back then, we were used to say we are KTR, Kayamandi Trail Riders. Then from then, but we get disappeared. We didn't have a sponsor and sort of things like that. But afterwards, we just met Chris Norton. Chris Norton, the owner of the BMT bicycle shop, and I'm also working there. And then he hooked us with a sponsor from BMT Fairtree. Then so they take us forward. That's where it all begins. And it also begins with me, Thando, Unatim Sopi, and Bongani Pusakwe, and Tembisile Mtinsilana. That was where then we recruit.
OGs.
Yeah, that's the OGs, yeah. Then we recruit all these youngsters and stuff like Luyanda Toby Cunha, Lorenzo Leroux, see our first guys. That's where we get our way forward.
And guys who are going to be competing for top honors at the Epic, what are you expecting from the Epic this year, man?
Yeah, I would say I'm expecting a lot of joy and a bit frightening as well, but I'm sure I will.
Thanks for saying that, because I think guys today are like,
We've chatted about it before.
Yeah, I don't know when the joy is going to come. Maybe at the finish line, man. Yeah.
So I'll tell you what, Graham, these things they're really changing lives. You're talking about how you recruited youngsters and things like that. I mean, you look at Leandro and Lorenzo now, that they won Wine to Wales last year.
Yeah.
So Lorenzo's 2 kids have got a full scholarship to Kuro for the entire schooling career.
Wow.
I mean, these are real opportunities to change lives, change the pathway that guys are on, and just to take them out of the situation. The youngsters that didn't know that they were good at something are being introduced to us by Thando. I mean, his team captain is making sure that everybody stays together, Chris, and this is the idea of this, is to just create more opportunities to take them possibly on a different pathway,
Yeah, well, it's life-changing on a different level, but along the way, you've got to raise funds. Everyone needs money, man, to be able to do these things, to be able to support structures. And Bongo, that's where you step in, yeah, with probably the coolest race shoes. There's going to be a lot of envy out there. What is exactly going on here? What are we hoping to do with these incredible designs? We're taking them out there, I think, in their design phase, but seeing them up close and personal, really, really cool. So, Bongo, tell us about these designs and what's going to be happening with these shoes, man.
Okay, my involvement here, I'm just pimping up the shoes, make them look cool. You know, Chris Norton hooked me up also as he hooked up Thando.
Thando.
Yeah, he's a good guy, you know. I know Chris Norton from Andy Norton, right?
Yeah.
The wife, yeah. So that's how I met Chris Norton, you know. Andy Norton is the lady that helped me also to open up my art gallery in Stellenbosch. So that's how they know me, you know, via art.
So Andy is facilitating a lot of the artwork. So the Triennial that's in Stellenbosch at the moment, Woordfeest, all the artwork that's going on there, she's doing a lot of facilitation. And the idea was to get Bongo on board because he's from Kayamandi, you know, and to tell a bit of a story about the Kayamandi riders on the shoes.
You want to touch them? It's like,
yeah, you can.
Thank you so much, man. So what went into the design here?
The design is more about Kyle, BMT, and also his family, you know, is included. If I may show you, yeah. Kyle told me, you know, a story about BMT, his family, all the ideas that he wants to see here to this show. So from here, it's more about his family, you know.
Taryn, Olivia, and Ethan.
Olivia and Ethan, yeah.
So it's T.O.E. and I thought, yeah, you know, why don't we put it on the toe? And he said, no, we put it at the back because your family's always behind you pushing you forward.
That's
so this
nice,
whole thing
man.
is based on like symbolism that he's included into the shoes. There's a lot of symbolic artwork on the inside. This is actually like a sort of a rough map of Kayamandi that Kayamandi Riders is built into. And then on the inside of that shoe there is just a little bit of a tribute to the Fair Tree guys. So I don't know if you can see it over there and how much they've put into this team. And also to more support from behind is our team Land Rover on that backside there. So like there's just riddled with loads and loads of symbolism and more as
hopefully that's going to inspire you because you're going to need it. I'm not going to mince words. It's going to be tough out there. But the most important thing here, I think, is how can we support what you guys are doing? How can we support the Kayamandi riders and how can we get our hands on these? Are these up for sale?
So listen, we're still deciding what to do with these. At the moment, we have a Give and Gain page. Just you can go on Give and Gain and then search Kyle Brown or Fair Tree Foundation, and it's all there. I'm not really sure what I want to do with these because like I'm really keen to keep them too. And then, you know, just buy them myself.
Yeah.
So donate more to the foundation. So we've got, we're probably going to auction them off though at some point, but I'll keep you informed about that. But really excited. I'll be riding, definitely dropping in on the prologue in these on Sunday morning.
But don't get them dirty, man.
I know. So no scuffing, no falling. Got to keep it upright.
Oh, man. Well, gents, I'm really, really excited to hear about what you are doing. Stay safe out there. Enjoy it. Savor every moment. And beyond this event, keep doing what you're doing because it just sounds life-changing.
Yeah.
Bongo, thank you so much.
Check those shoes on my page.
Yeah.
Instagram, Get to Art Gallery. And also on Facebook.
Okay, go and check them out, man. And maybe, just maybe, Kyle will let them go. But to all of the riders riding in the Epic, especially those that are backing an incredible cause, stay safe and good luck.